Dude, you get me with that every time.
Always make it a point to look too.
I do. It's like a bad train wreck. You can't not see it. And then when you're sitting there in the background doing this, it's like, what the hell? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another fabulous episode of the NDT Squared Circle Sessions. Alongside me is Corey, and Justin is down below. We are here to discuss the upcoming
weird down here.
Elimination Chamber PLE. You're in the basement where you belong.
You want to be up high?
You really want to mess with him? There you go.
Lead chair, baby. Lead chair.
Fuck it, whatever.
Let's go. Lead the
Now
show,
you're in charge.
baby.
You're in
All
charge.
you.
bro.
No, I'm not in charge.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
still doing the same shit.
Yeah, we know.
Remember that shirt? We're gonna get him. That shirt. We're gonna get him.
Uh-huh.
I haven't. I got this. I got this. Aaron, we'll
Okay.
talk. We'll talk.
Okay,
I got this.
I'm all for it. I'm for it.
Yes.
All right, Justin, what do you want to talk about?
Okay, Cody Rhodes. Every time you fucking say it.
You want
it was boring.
SmackDown was boring, but there's one thing we really need to talk about with SmackDown, and that was that god-awful promo segment with The Rock and Cody Rhodes.
You thought it was that bad?
Dude, I would have rather got a colonic.
It was cringy, man. It was
The
The
cringy.
last two promos they've had have been awkward.
So the one thing I did notice with the promo is, all right, so Rock loves getting the cheers. He actually loves the fans. He's eating it up. Halfway through the promo, he's like, ah, crap. Yeah, I got to be heel. And then he tells someone he's going to smack the syphilis off their face.
Right.
So he goes from being happy and joyful, loving
He's
up on
always
Cody,
done that though.
to going to that. It was like one of those moments where it looked like he forgot. Oh, yeah, I'm a heel. Yeah, I'm a heel now.
I think he was
Just-
trying his hardest, and he just kept getting drawn back into the crowd reaction.
He repeated himself a lot. I mean,
So did he
was
give
awkward.
Cody his balls back at their last promo? Is that what he put in his hand?
it might have been, man. I don't know.
I mean, that's a clear sign Cody's turning. 100% clear sign.
I think I'm with y'all.
More of it was shown last night. It's coming. And it's coming Saturday.
And I feel like it's coming for one particular reason.
Oh, I'll be interested to hear that.
I think it's coming for one particular reason, which is, and I might be completely wrong, but
We got the whole segment to talk about that part.
Yep.
So we all agree that it was cringe. It was awkward. Justin, did you like that segment that he did?
I'm confused by it.
I
You
watched
go
that.
you go from Rock hating Cody, telling Cody whether he's champion or not. Well, it makes that make more sense. Him telling Cody whether he's champion or not, he's coming back for him. So this whole I want your soul shit kind of fits into that.
Justin, you love that long-term story building.
I mean, they have to though, because people aren't going to forget that. That's two huge stars.
So what was that a few months ago? What was that?
Who the fuck knows?
Does that have anything to do with what's going on now?
Probably. He's going to
Who's he
get
taking
three
down?
of them to join him.
3 of them to join him.
Which leads you to the Shield 2.0 being formed. It's
See, they have, I don't know. I mean, a lot
Aaron,
of people are
nice to see
nostalgic
you. We're
with that.
talking about the Cody Rhodes turn. You come in at the perfect time every week.
So
See,
my dude, they have NXT has this group that just showed up that's acting like the Shield.
They look like the Shield.
So I don't know if they're going to go the
I think
Shield
it's a trial.
route.
I think it's to see how it's going to be received.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you could do that in NXT and then
It's
take
coming.
a different group on the main branch and do it with that too.
you
I
can't.
don't think you can run
replicate a faction.
simultaneously.
You can't replicate a faction like that anyway.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know.
That's going to be tough to do, man. Those guys were really successful.
Drew, Kevin, Rollins, and Punk. Again, because Punk was supposed to be the lead of the Shield the first time around. They were supposed to be like his henchmen.
You're right. You're right about that. But I'm saying on the success level that Reigns, Rollins, and Ambrose had,
Oh, no.
you're not replicating it. That's what I mean.
Absolutely not. What else?
Yeah, and
happened on
their
SmackDown?
group. I mean, their group too with the Shield. That's something that catapulted all three of their careers. That was a launching point. I think to take three already well-established people and try to put them into a faction like that and treat it like it's Shield 2.0 might be a little bit of a stretch.
And Roman was forced into that. Like they forced Roman in.
I don't know. So the other thing that I'm taking away from SmackDown, you said it was uneventful, and yeah, it was kind of as far as the last couple of weeks have gone with SmackDown, it was a little bit lackluster. But Fatu in another main event. Like I know we love him. I think all three of us think he's doing a phenomenal job. But do you think he's going to get some sort of a push sometime soon?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think he's just going to skip?
like-
He's skipping mid-card title, right? He's just going to go straight to the heavyweight title contender. Or do you think they try to push him to U.S. title first?
They'll probably throw him on a mid-card match or two, maybe breaker.
Because he's had, it was 2 weeks in a row he was main event, and he's been working with big names. I think it's hard for them to drop him back down unless they put the title back on LA Knight and have him go after him. But I don't know, man.
I like Aaron's thought too. I think this year he's going to co-main Mania with Solo versus him. It's going to be Fatu
co-main event as a co-main event one of the two nights.
I think it's going to be first or second night. There's going to be a double main event one of those 2 nights.
I wish that would happen, Aaron. Oh my God.
We've been wanting that for a while. The only problem
That
is
would
they're on
be
2
a
different
dream.
shows.
They've teased it.
But they teased something else last night in regards to Breaker, and I can't wait to get to that one.
Yeah. SmackDown sucks.
I don't know, man. Listen,
sucks recently.
Nah,
It's
man.
the big show.
The last month I've been excited to watch SmackDown. I have been, and it's because of Fatu. I think what he's doing is fantastic, and I don't know, man. I love the fact that they're putting him in main events. I love the fact that they're putting him with big names, and I've been hyped just imagining what's going to happen with him and Solo when Solo came back, because that night that Solo came out to the ring, dropped the mic and walked out, and the way Fatu stared him down, I'm like, something's gonna happen.
Here's the problem, though. I don't see Solo as a main eventer.
I don't either.
I don't think absolutely. Yeah. I think a match between him and Solo would be so boring. Jacob would carry that match.
So you guys were talking last week about who would go babyface, and Justin, you think that Fatu's already babyface.
Yep.
I tried to chime in a little bit in chat, but I really wanted to give you my thoughts on this. Like, I really think that it's going to be Solo running back to his family, because I'm remembering when Solo was trying to recruit for War Games and he talked to Jay, and Jay looked at him and said, "There's a reason we stayed away from them." Now Solo's going to find out why they stayed away from them, and he's going to go run into Jay and Jimmy first, his brothers first, for help taking care of Fatu and Tamatanga. That's what I see happening.
Right, and I think they're going to turn him away at first.
They're going to, yes, but Solo,
he's going to be heel.
Solo's going to be the one that turns face, because he's going to go back to his brothers. He's going to try to make amends. Dude, listen, Solo Sikoa is funny as hell when he's allowed to be. I've seen a lot of video from him from house shows, and he's just so funny. And Fatu is just such a good heel. He's over with the crowd, but he does heel shit all the time. He has not stopped doing heel shit. I don't see him being a babyface.
Neither did Stone Cold, neither did Shawn Michaels, neither did Triple H.
And they were still heels. I don't think being over with the crowd makes you a face.
I do. I think that's all based on crowd reaction. The crowd controls what they are. They don't, as much as they want to. Look at when The Rock came in. The Rock came in. He was supposed to come in his face. He got booed.
I'm gonna disagree with you on this one, Justin. He's got the crowd decides who they like, but as far as the face kind of reaction, I'm gonna go back to Stone Cold. He, in my opinion, was a heel. He was against everything under the sun. The nonconformist behavior. The crowd absolutely loved it.
And the crowd, the fans are smarter than you think. Like, they understand that these people are heels, but as an adult, man, don't you understand the Joker? Don't you like the Joker? Don't you get the Joker? You like his character, right? It's the same with wrestling.
Look at Rhea. Rhea's the
Joker's still a villain.
Rhea Ripley was supposed to be this massive heel, and the crowd just loved her. They turned her eventually, but when she was getting those positive reactions, she was still a heel character.
I mean, I get where I just see it differently.
I understand. I respect what you're saying. I just
think Solo can be I think Solo could be a good face. I think he's really funny, dude. I think he's just like his brother. He grew up with Jay and Jimmy Uso, man. He's funny.
Let's see.
I think he's gonna. I think that's where it's. I think that's where it's going.
I'm not sold on Solo. I haven't been.
Yeah, he's all right.
Jacob came in and in 2 weeks, like, did way more than Solo had done in 2.5 years.
Dude, and yet when they unleashed him, when they let Solo walk out and it was just Fatu and Tama Tonga and they unleashed him, that's when, oh my God. That's
he's
what he
better
needed.
on the mic. He's better in the ring. He's what they wanted Solo to be the whole time.
Yeah, the whole part of Jacob is better. It's the whole of Solo. I do understand that.
Which is why I just keep thinking back to Jay telling him this is why we stayed away from him. I see Solo crawling back for help. I do like what Aaron says, that Fatu needs to be on Raw because there's more big names. And I think if he does go to Raw during the draft, him and Breaker is inevitable, right? It has to be.
You would think.
That would be the match I want to see.
Yeah.
So I think that's
maybe
the next
SummerSlam
stepping point. I think it might be too soon. You got to see how he does at Mania on the big stage. I mean, you got to look at it this way. You got to think, like, do these guys get the butterflies and the jitters on a big event like that too? And are they able to handle the pressure being in front of a massive crowd 5 times the size of what you're used to being in front of?
True.
You know, I mean, I will liken it to this. I'm able to sing in front of a small group of people, and I'm at the Rail Rider Stadium in front of a bunch of people with cell phones, and I was nervous as shit. So I got it about 10 seconds in, but there's jitters that are there, so I could understand that too. Sure. They want to see how he's going to perform.
For sure, man.
Enough with the shitty show.
Now let's go to Raw.
We got to talk about the PLE too. We can't kill time on
the
shitty SmackDown episode.
Yeah, let's buzz through Raw quick. Justin, you said there was some Easter eggs you wanted to talk about.
We'll get to that. That's later on.
Can you talk about the opening promo? Tell me what you thought of that.
I hate Logan Paul.
No, do you hate him in the way you're supposed to hate him as a heel, or do you just you hate him?
It's a two-part thing. There's a two-part thing to this. I don't like him. I don't know him as a person, but as a character, and the fact that he's even in WWE, I don't like it because he's just there for a money grab. He's there to bring in sponsors and bring in other viewers, and it's a smart business decision by WWE. Don't get me wrong. I don't like that he's there. There's a bunch of other people in NXT that could take his spot. Is he a good wrestler? Yes, he is. He's very impressive to me at times, but I don't like him at all being in these matches. I don't like him being in the company.
But I dislike him, but he's so fucking good.
He's a great wrestler.
Like, in ring and on mic, like, that promo was hot from both of them.
Yeah, I really thought Punk was going to do more to dress him down, though.
When Punk
he basically said you don't belong.
Basically saying, I'm a legend. This is my ring and I'm the devil. I was like, oh.
Punk I was okay with, and usually I'm a little down on Punk, but Punk's part of it I was okay with. But I don't know, man. I just feel like Paul stumbles his way through these promos.
Dude, that line
like
where
a
he
high school
dressed
jock,
when
and
he
that's it.
dressed him down for always quitting and failing, but failing up, that was so on point.
That was
though.
legendary. That was a
That
legendary
was
line.
such a good line.
That
He
he's
is
copied
so
from
good on the
other
mic.
guys.
Nobody's put it that way. Like that was.
And I don't care if you know it's coming and you know it's acting. That's still got to bother Punk to some degree to have your life that you failed at thrown in your face.
Yep.
That would bother
that's
anybody.
Dude, listen.
That
I
slap
thought
at the end was that. Do you think that was planned or just kind of?
I think it was
In
I
the
think it was
moment,
planned.
it just happened.
I think it was planned. He had to do something. Like I expected him to pretend like he was walking away and then turn around and clock him. And he went for the slap instead, which I mean,
Because there was blood,
That's a-
and I was
that's a heel
wondering
move.
if it just caught him off guard.
yeah, but now Punk was probably like, yeah, hit me, slap me, go ahead, do it. Make sure you hit me good, make it believable. If you hit me
Right.
like a pussy, I'm gonna hit you back. I guarantee it.
That was. I liked that promo.
I feel like if Punk
makes
didn't
me
expect
believe
that, he
that-
would have hit him back.
That makes me believe that they're starting Chamber.
Those two.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I have a so when we get
Yes,
to
Alex.
the chamber part, remind me to tell you about the slap.
Okay.
It's gonna fit then.
Okay.
Okay.
Noted.
Yeah, I know you won't forget either. So all right. The triple threat Penta, Ludwig, Kaiser, Pete Dunne. I'm over Penta. We don't need to talk about that.
He's
Listen,
impressing me the more and
he's-
more I
he
watch
is-
of him.
They did.
He
I
is.
like that he didn't win that match. I like that Ludwig Kaiser won that match. I like that. He
I think he's
stole the
about to
match.
push.
Yeah, he stole the match, and I agree. I think Kaiser needs an Intercontinental title match. Penta's been on a tear. He's won every match he's in. He lost this one, but he also didn't lose this one. So they
Right.
let him lose.
And he
But he
looked
didn't
good.
take
He
the pin.
carried that match.
He's doing like. Listen, man,
He's impressing
he
me
deserves
more
it.
and more in ring.
Yeah, he's doing really well, man. I dig it. I
Was that
kind of
the
like
first
that
match of the
I thought
night?
It was great.
That was the first actual
First-
match of the night. Yes.
I thought it was good.
That
I
was
like
a
that
pretty
match.
good match.
Yeah.
'Cause the second match was what? New Day.
Yeah, New Day and LWO. Ooh.
That's your
that was a
popcorn.
pretty good match though. I don't usually like LWO, but I mean
It's about time they got some
they
screen
did pretty
time.
well. They did pretty good. And New Day just in ring, they're so good together.
Yeah.
They are. They have good chemistry.
You think they're going to give them a push at the titles as a heel team?
Probably.
They probably will. at
They're
some
not.
point.
They're not just letting them win now. They're not just putting them in there to get their ass kicked by the rest of the locker room,
Right.
which is what I thought they were doing at first, making them get their ass kicked by everyone, see the error of their ways, yada yada. So it'd be kind of nice for them to get this push where it's like, yeah, we'll prove you wrong. We'll do it our way. We'll win. We'll do what we need to do.
But eventually, I think that leads to they get back into it with the Usos down the road.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I think it's
One
important.
last time, kind of like what they did with the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian.
All right,
But-
your next one was Gunther and Akira Tozawa.
Bro,
I love the way they did that.
I do too.
I love it.
I like that they didn't just squash Tozawa. They let him fight. They let him have his chances. They let him kick out. They let him get away from him. And
have-
can I just point
Give him a
out
rumble.
that yeah. Yeah. Can I just point out that they've given him a lot of screen time lately though? They've given Tozawa a lot of screen time.
They always have. Kind of
But
low
it makes
key.
it but it seems like a lot more the last month or so. I wonder with all this that's been going on under the Triple H era here, I wonder if they're going to bring back the cruiserweight division.
They have
I
too
know,
many
Aaron, you
belts
don't
as
like
it
it.
is.
Huh?
They have too many belts as it is.
Yeah, but why are you going to have these little guys if they can't compete for a belt? Why do you even have them?
To get their asses kicked.
That's dumb, though. Oh, God, I hate it so much. I missed the You can laugh all you want, Aaron.
I
I
didn't like
missed
the match for
cruiserweight division.
Tozawa. I liked the match for Gunther.
Well,
I liked
yeah,
what
sure.
they did building the Gunther Jay story with that.
I'll give you that. Because that did build a lot more heat because I think everyone loves Tozawa. He's like a fan favorite, low-key. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that did build a lot of heat for him.
It's not even for that. It's he handpicked his opponent. Right. Yeah. He's dressing down Jay, telling Jay he doesn't think much of him if he's handpicking his opponent, and it's Tozawa.
Why you laughing?
Remind me to never check my phone ever again when I'm live when Aaron Simmons is in here. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so you're gonna have to tell me after the fact.
I hate Gunther.
Which
too,
one of
but
us is he talking trash about?
He's not talking trash. He's just doing things to get me to break. He won again.
Eric, Simmons, serious. It's way too easy to do that to this guy. You're serious? He's Joker, okay? You don't have to do much and he's gonna crack. Every time he laughs when we're live, I think he's laughing at me. So have fun.
Fucking dude, payback's coming, dude. When you're next on your live, I'm gonna get you. Of course, he won't look at his phone.
That's all right. We're on live with him Sunday.
That's true. I know. I saw him pop up with a comment, and my phone lit up, and I'm like, no. And I looked I'm like, you got to be kidding me. He got me last night too. So, it's all right. I love you, bro. It's fun. Anyway,
those chops that Gunther was laying down last night. Holy shit.
Did you see the interview between Chris Van Vliet, and Ludwig Kaiser? Did you see any of the clips from that? He asked Kaiser, he's like, so does he have the hardest chop you've ever taken? And the look Kaiser gave him, he was like, yes, he has very large hands. It hurts.
It's just... Whew. Was it after that match that they cut to backstage with the Judgment Day?
Yep.
Did you see what I saw, Aaron? Did you pay attention to that?
No, I did, but I didn't. I saw Carlito. Yellow apple.
When they no. When they pulled back from the dartboard above Finn, there was a picture.
It was the demon.
So can it?
The demon's coming back, baby. No. I will fucking mute you, disconnect you. I will throw you off this screen. We're not there yet.
Oh my God. Where?
We're not there yet.
Well, you said it. Anyway.
Nope, we're not there yet.
You said it.
Right. Just a little Easter egg.
Okay.
I picked up on it. I thought it was interesting.
So you're going to say the same thing I'm going to say. But yeah, I'll wait. I'll let you say it first.
So then they roll into, was Liv's match next?
No, they were the main event.
It was Valkyria and Dakota Kai.
Were they the main event? Yeah, they were.
They were the main event.
Yep. That Valkyria Dakota Kai match was a good match.
The two of them are great.
They work well together.
I'll tell you what, Valkyria, I couldn't think of her name. Her standing bumps are vicious. Like, she would take a slap, and when she throws herself down, it's no joke. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yep.
They're gonna put that belt on Dakota Kai eventually. I think that might be a Mania match.
She's lost twice to her already. I think they're putting it on Niles. I think they're finally giving that faction a title belt. And I think that the Creed brothers end up with the tag titles. And I think that Gable's the only one of them that won't win the title. And he'll get pissed.
I mean, maybe. But I think Dakota Kai deserves it.
Ivy Niles is pretty good in her own right, too. I'm kind of mad that she ended up with that faction because I've liked her. I thought she was a great wrestler. She's a beast. But coming in after that match, doing what she did, that might be a Mania match. Well, maybe. Does it fit Mania? I don't know. It is the women's IC belt. Maybe. What? What do you mean? What am I smoking? You don't like Ivy? Either that or they give her Ivy and just make Lyra look even stronger. I don't know, but I think Ivy gets the match. No.
All right. Next we had Breaker versus Dirty Dom. We knew how this was going to end. Obviously, Breaker was not going to lose the belt to Dominic.
But I like that they didn't make Dom take the pin.
It wasn't a title match, though.
Right.
It doesn't matter. He still was not going to beat Dominic on Monday Night Raw.
Well,
Dominic was not going to meet Breaker.
I would have loved for him to pin him in a dirty fashion. Wait. Let me take that back. Underhanded. Wait. That sounds bad too. Just doing heel things. Yeah. I wish he would have won doing heel things. Get himself an IC title chance. I want to see Dom with a title.
He will.
A singles title.
Yeah, they're building him up for that. That's why they did the wonky finish. Usually it would have just been a clean. So they're doing.
I think it's gonna be a little while though. I think there's a way that plays out. Because the interference, you then got the stare down between Breaker and the fucking demon. That wasn't Finn Balor. That was the demon. And I fucking loved everything about it.
Just that I loved the standoff. Well, crouch off in the middle of the ring between those two, and then Finn slowly backing out, never breaking eye contact, and then that grin. Dude, you're right. Oh my god, that was so good.
That was the demon slide, man.
That was so good.
It's coming, and I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
And you think he breaks away from Judgment Day when he does it, right?
No.
What?
There's gonna be another person in Judgment Day. They're talking about adding new members, and Finn saying, if anyone's gonna add, I'm gonna add.
Yeah, I don't.
He's gonna add one.
The demon.
No, it's gonna be AJ Styles.
Ooh, okay.
The original three to fight against the Judgment Day was AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan.
Yep, I remember seeing that.
I think Finn takes the belt from Breaker at Mania.
I would love that.
I think Dom gets the belt off of Finn.
You think that's how Judgment Day breaks?
They have an argument, whatever. They split, and Dom gets it off of Finn. Because they're going to have their matches with the way that Finn dresses Dom down every week.
Yeah, I like what Sirius says over there. He's got to break away from JD. The demon can't coincide with JD. Dom forms his own faction. Well, that's why I say I think that the demon I think Finn steps away from Judgment Day. I think he has a falling out with him because he stepped into a leadership role the same as he hated Damian having.
The demon's just something he brings back every once in a while. It's not going to be a full-time. Because the last time he had it was when he went against Edge, right?
I say he brings it back because he breaks apart from Judgment Day.
Yeah, I want to say you're right. Edge.
It's the same thing that Bray Wyatt used to do. The Fiend only came back every so often for certain matches.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he has a falling out with Judgment Day because they add a new member. He starts fighting with them, and when he breaks away, that's when he brings the demon out. Goes out on his own, wins. I mean, he's getting older too. He wins a title. I feel like they're going to give him this push because, you read so much about how he's a locker room leader. He's one of those veteran guys. He's great in the locker room. They like him. So I think they're going to give him a push. And from what it sounds like, he deserves it.
They've booked him. They've done him wrong over the last couple of years.
I think they've done everyone in Judgment Day a disservice. For some reason, it seems like you got to get away from that group to win real gold.
They kept it. No, once I
said that about Damian too.
Once they booted Rhea and Damian, that was it.
It should have fallen apart after that. Should have started falling apart immediately after that, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that they carried it on. I don't know. And I just don't see now when JD comes back, I don't see the fans booing him either. Knowing what he did.
Not right
when he hurt
away.
himself.
Eventually he will.
That guy's the human crash test dummy. They're gonna love him.
Yeah.
Oh, I know they had gold.
I'm glad I know what JD stands for, because Liv being in JD. Who's JD? All right. We're going to move on because we're way behind schedule here. So the Cody Rhodes segment with obviously him addressing what was going on with The Rock. Rollins interrupts. Give us your thoughts, guys.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, you want me giving thoughts first? I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. I think it's just showing more of the turn. Serious. It's showing more of the turn from Cody. And Cody's been acting paranoid for a while now. He doesn't feel like he's got any friends. He feels like he doesn't have anyone at his back.
Don't make me hate you.
And The Rock comes out, and The Rock basically tells him, I'll have your back. I want your soul. If you give me your soul, I'll have your back. So now, he's got Rollins coming out, interrupting him. Speaking of Justin, rate it.
5.
5 out of 10. At least he wasn't apple pie this week, right? Listen, man, they've pulled me to the dark side, Sirius. They pulled me to the dark side, man. Because I see it. Like the more he talks, the more I see it. He just doesn't trust anybody at this point. He feels like he's out there on his own.
It's not even the way he talks. It's what's being said to him. The line from Rollins, "Don't make me hate you."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The same way Kevin does. The same way I think we're going to find out Orton does.
Is he coming back, though, man? Because there's no way that he should still be out. There's no way he should still be out after that pile driver when everyone else is already back from it.
Or it'll be
He's
back
got a
Saturday.
history of neck.
Yeah, but still, man.
Yeah, he just had spinal fusion surgery. He'll be back, but I think it's gonna be Saturday as well.
So, random question: how many times did they mention the Shield in that promo?
I don't know.
A lot, at least 3.
You hear that, ladies? 3 is a lot. Appreciate it.
I was trying to. I remember twice, but there's got to be a few more times in. But yeah, I mean, this at the end of the day, this whole thing is going to bubble, and whichever way it swerves or spins or whatever you want to call it is going to be crazy. I have a couple theories on how this is going to end, and we'll get there in a few minutes. But Cody's turning. There's no doubt in my mind. It's just a matter of what direction they send his character down the many forks in the road that they can take. It's the way they're building these storylines at this point, I think, are awesome. It's not predictable whatsoever like it used to be. So I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
That's so nice.
All right, we'll hit the last match. It was the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bianca Belair, Naomi versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This kind of blew.
Can I say that you guys predicted it last week? You guys predicted that. Just gonna throw that out there.
And it blew. It kind of, in my opinion, blows Liv winning the chamber.
Agreed. That's the one thought I had.
She's got a belt. And I'm actually happy about this because I said I don't want to see her win.
It frees up someone else, though.
Right. We've seen Liv versus Rhea 7 chapters to Sunday all the time. So
yep.
I'm happy they put the straps on them.
You're too serious.
Go from there. Justin, what do you got, man?
It frees up Jade Bianca for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jade comes back Saturday. If somebody comes back, I think it's Jade.
Okay. It's just a nice little segue.
So-
Corey, what do you got? We'll finish this up.
All right. So listen, I thought that the match was phenomenal. I thought that they worked the choreography with that match perfectly. The ending to the match, dude, the way that they made everything happen, especially in the last 5 to 10 minutes. There were no kickouts from finishers. There were breakups, or there was Dom throwing a foot up on a rope. Like, no one kicked out of a finisher. There were some big moves. Everyone sold it really well. Everyone worked well together, especially at the end. Like, I thought that was exciting. Like, for a minute there, I was like, oh, crap, they're really going to give it to them. Justin and Aaron were right. And then the next minute, I was like, no, crap, I guess they're not going to get it. And then I was right back to, holy shit, they're right. Oh, my God, they're not. Like, I was so back and forth at the end of that match. I thought it was fantastic. I thought they did a really great job. I think they really did. Alex says she's not a fan of Raquel. I'm generally not a fan of Raquel either.
Terrible.
I'm generally not a fan of her either, but I thought she did a decent job in that match.
To be honest, I didn't watch it. I knew they were gonna win, so I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, but it was really
I
good,
wasn't
man.
interested. It's
But
Raquel.
it was good.
I did watch Liv take Naomi's ass to the face. I did see that part.
Yeah, I bitched about that being used as a finisher from time to time too by Naomi. I can't like, it's a flying hip check. That's not a finisher. Like, it's a funny move.
With
You're
an
not
ass
putting
that
someone out
size,
with
it is.
Nah, F that, man.
That's
It's
bigger
not.
than the tribal cheeks.
It's hey, sir. It's a weapon of ass destruction.
Yes. So anyway, the match was great. It ended as it should have. I think it ended as it should have. I think the title should have changed hands. Anyway, back to you, Aaron.
All right. So we're gonna buzz through the first 3 things that I have. The first 2 things, because first thing for the chamber. I'm not going in any particular order. This to me is a waste of time. It's your popcorn match. I'm not even excited to watch it. Who's winning?
The
Tiffany and
hometown
Trish.
hero. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They did that just for Trish Stratus and to put Tiffany on the card. That's it.
Okay. All right. We'll go from that. Let's go on. Here we go. This is a big thing. What do we think is going to be said between these two? Corey, I'll let you go first.
I don't know. I think it's weird. Not weird. I think it's different that they're putting a promo into a PLE, because that's not something that you really see all that often. However, it is The Rock. It is the world champion, the universal champion. I'm with you guys on this one. So I think he tries to pry a little bit more information out of The Rock. Like, what does this entail? Like, what can you do for me?
He laid it out already, though.
Anything he wants. My problem. That's my problem with that promo that The Rock gave on Friday night, is he didn't lay out anything, because I was left saying, what do you mean, be my champion? Be the corporate. I can get you anything. Okay, what? Followers on Instagram? Sure, I'll be your champion. Get me some followers on Instagram. That's perfect. What? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you want me to do for you? What does being the corporate champion mean? I do think that he takes The Rock's offer. I think you see them shake hands. And I also think that you see what The Rock gave Cody come into play from last year.
It means Cody's going to start doing movies. It means Cody's going to start being around less.
So he'll just be like Roman Reigns light.
Yeah.
Be around.
He's going to take the offer. And it means he's going heel.
Yes.
All right. What say you, just hypothetical, the slap Punk Logan Paul? What happened at last year's presser prior to Mania? The Rock
Cody
slapped.
They slapped each other.
Right. Okay. Takes a set of balls to do that. So, what if that Punk slap on Logan was kind of a subtle, I can do that too? And Punk is the one that accepts The Rock's offer and goes and aligns himself with the corporation that he never wanted to be a part of. Think about it. He's claimed he's
In
never
two
been
ways.
he's
Two
never been a
ways.
corporate guy. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that. But if you're going to offer it to him and he's going to say no, I want a main event WrestleMania. I'll be your corporate guy. Then when it's all said and done, a la Steve Austin, fuck you. I got what I wanted. Screw your corporation.
So you think Cody says no?
I think Cody's going to say no. I think Punk is going to try to weasel his way in there.
But
That's
Punk
where the
still
favor-
has his favor.
That's where the favor might come in. Cody doesn't
if-
want that. Paul, help me out here. And it's just this big scheme. I'm not saying this is going to happen.
That would be a lot to happen though.
So,
like
there's plenty
as
of time.
he's in a match.
how do you go about
7 days.
How do you go about you believe that Cody's going to turn heel? How do you get heel Cody if he doesn't accept Rock's offer? How do you go down that path?
That's totally separate things. Cody's going to lose his mind.
Think,
Cody's going to lose his mind and snap on everybody just because he's so paranoid. I think
it's sped up by taking the Rock's offer. That's what makes Rollins hate him. And I think Rollins wins Chamber.
We'll get to that part.
Well, I was going to say we didn't even get to that yet. You were telling me slow down before.
We'll get to that part.
I'm
just saying, in the grand scheme of things and going against the grain, does this swerve happen when Cody says no? Punk then calls the favor in because he loses the Chamber match and finds his way into the Mania main event.
To John Cena.
I'm not saying it's going to be Cena. He might.
You already have said that.
I'm not saying Punk is going to get in that match. He might be in against Gunther too. There's a lot of different ways to go down this road, man.
I think he takes the offer.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm hoping he does,
and I think
just so I can see my daughter's reaction.
I think it takes it's drawn out and awkward, but he takes the offer.
We'll see. I don't know. Don't know. All right, let's skip. Move on. Owen Zayn unsanctioned match. What does this mean? Is there going to be a referee?
Yes.
There's going to be a referee, but if it's unsanctioned, how are the rules?
There's no rules. They said it last night. The referee's only there
to pin
for a tap out or a pin.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pinfall submission. It's going to be this would be a fight.
After Sammy's promo last night, I was kind of concerned. So I did a contract lookup to see if his contract was up or if there was talks of him retiring or whatever. Because this match, like, it's gonna be fucking
sounds brutal.
I mean, it's in Canada. I think they're gonna put on a fucking show. And to see some of the things they've done in the past to each other, I'm almost scared to watch this.
Yeah.
This is I think it's going to get wild.
I think Kevin Owens himself is wild. I mean, just watching
He's like Mick
clips from his
Foley.
whole career. Yes, dude. I don't know, man. Watching some of the crazy crap they do and taking the Alabama Slam through the ladder was like the least crazy.
And now wrestling in an unsanctioned match a month later.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm almost scared to watch this match.
Injury Central.
Like,
nope. They both
I
need a
think you're
vacation
gonna
is what's happening.
I think you're
gonna
going to
use
see
this as
somebody get
vacation
seriously hurt.
You're not going to get a vacation before Mania, though. They're going to have to build. They might not wrestle. They'll be in promo segments, but they'll be around. You got 50-something days before Mania. They have to be on TV.
I don't know. Maybe this is, I don't know.
Okay, so the question is this where Orton returns? Or does Orton come back during the Chamber match? Because Orton really, I mean, he's got beef with everybody in the company, per se. he's got some type of feud. But Owens and Sammy, Cody's not around, just for the Rock segment. But is this where Orton comes back, or does he come back in the Chamber match?
Or does Orton come back at the promo?
That too. It's a good call. But I'm saying I think he'd come back when there's some action.
I'm with Simmons. I'm with Sirius there. He comes back in this match because his main beef is with the guy who took him out. Why would he go back during the promo? Why would he go back for Cody?
Why?
Cody. Stop Cody from going with the Rock.
Nah, no.
Well, because
I don't see it.
Kevin showed him proof that Cody was manipulating and being an ass like he said he was.
I don't think.
And
I don't think that ever. I don't think that
after
ever happens.
Cody accepts the offer and is like, you know, what the fuck, and goes at Cody.
I don't see now. I liked your theory in the beginning when you first came up with it. I can't go with it now because Kevin has already come out and said why he's angry with everybody, and it has nothing to do with what Cody said. It has to do with who Cody helped. Cody, to him, Cody chose Roman Reigns over him because Roman and the Bloodline and all of them did all that shit to Kevin. And it's like Cody doesn't care. So he already came out and basically told you why he's angry with them. So I don't think that he has anything on Cody. I don't think Cody said anything. I don't think anything like that comes to fruition. So I'm of the belief that if you guys are saying Randy Orton comes back this weekend, it's going to be during this match. He's going to do something to lay out Kevin Owens. He's going to get his revenge. And he's going to help Sammy win. It's just going to be real quick. It's going to be like he's going to give him an RKO through a table. He's going to come out of the stands, give him an RKO through a table or through a ladder or some kind of crazy shit. And that's going to be that.
We'll see. There's a lot of possibilities for that.
Yeah.
I generally think it's going to be in this match, but I think it would be fun during the promo.
Okay, next up on The Price is Right, women's match. Liv, Bianca, Alexa, Bayley, Naomi, Roxanne.
I'm sticking to my guns.
Corey, who you got?
What are your guns, Justin? Bianca?
Nope.
What's your guns? Roxanne?
Roxy
Perez? I don't know. I mean, it's a good guess, but it's a good prediction, but I don't see that being her first win on the main stage. And like on the main branch there, the main show. I don't see that being her first win. They did push her really fast. She had a great year in NXT. I just don't see her going for the women's title immediately.
I do.
I just don't see
she's the golden child of the company right now.
We'll see. Liv's out of the question. We already said that earlier. I think it comes down to Bianca versus Naomi. And I think during that showdown, that little stare down, I think it's going to come down to those two. They're the last two. They're going to stand toe to toe. They're going to shake hands. Then you're going to get something popping up on the screen. And it's going to show you exactly who threw Jade into that car windshield. And it's going to be Naomi. And then Bianca is going to lose her shit. And she's going to win. I know you guys think Bianca versus Jade at Mania, but I'm saying it's Naomi. Who's one of you said it's Bianca and Jade? Justin.
I don't think that.
Me.
But I think that's what's going to happen. Because Naomi stood the most to gain by getting Jade out of the picture. For the record, I mean, Naomi's much better tag partner for Bianca. But I think at the end of the day, Bianca wants to get back into singles. So I think this is the way it happens. She got rid of Jade, took Bayley, or Naomi. Now Naomi is going to be shown to be the one that took out Jade.
The promo they showed when they showed the video of Raquel and Liv walking in to the arena from the complete opposite direction that Jade was thrown through the car.
Yeah.
Did you see the relief on Bianca's face immediately?
No.
It was Bianca.
Is that the other Easter egg? Well, that would have been.
That was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I'm sticking with Roxy because Liv's out of the picture.
Yeah.
Naomi and Bianca are going to have their thing, but it's not going to be as the last two. It's going to be sometime when they're going after Alexa together. Something's going to happen then so that they stop teaming not on Alexa, on Liv.
Sammy thinks it was Bianca. I mean, her man's going heel right now. Maybe she does too. Who knows?
Bailey, you don't like. You need a heel to go against Rhea. And Roxy's really the only heel. Alexa's on the wrong show.
Until one of them turns.
Yeah, but that's going to lead to Bianca Jade.
Mm-hmm. No, it's going to lead to Naomi Jade. Bianca's going to have her title match. Jade's going to go up against Naomi. That's what it's going to be.
No.
So, you know me, I always go against the grain with this stuff. I do agree with Corey. Something is going to come up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a long shot here, and I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. And I'm going to go completely against what anybody else is saying here. I don't give a shit if she's on the wrong show or not. I think you're going to see Nikki Cross get involved with this match, and Alexa is going to be the wild card and pull this one out, making the Wyatt start to become relevant again. Because her promo last week, when she says, "So you think I'm in charge?" The QR stuff came up on the screen again. Alexa's kind of a tweener character. She does what she wants. I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss. Because if you look at it, Liv Morgan does not make sense anymore. We said that from the jump. Bailey does not make sense to me because she's just there. She's kind of a ring general. No knock on Gunther. Bianca and Naomi got their other shit that they're dealing with, and I just don't think Roxy's ready. I think you see Roxy at SummerSlam. That's why I'm going to go with Alexa.
Okay, so
I mean, I like that.
Do you think that Alexa already aligned herself?
Okay, I won't talk.
Sorry.
What was that?
You think they just moved the Wyatt 6 to SmackDown?
Yeah.
You think they would push Alexa for the title on Raw and slide them right back to Raw?
They're not doing anything on SmackDown. You haven't even seen them.
Yeah, but it was made known.
I heard Howdy was injured though.
Either way, but you see, this is where you could move the Wyatts over to start with the Judgment Day.
Okay. You could have Alexa jump in like she's running the show there. Hence,
like
you think you're in charge.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'm throwing a Hail Mary. I'm throwing a Hail Mary, but this is what I'm going to go with. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be wrong, but one of these times I'm going to hit the right button.
Or just Alexa goes over to Raw because she says, "Oh, I don't need Wyatt 6's help."
It doesn't happen with Alexa though, because Howdy always popped up.
Yeah, she needs her.
She was always controlled by Howdy.
Yep. She was his puppet.
So my question to you, Aaron, was going to be: do you think she's already aligned with Wyatt 6?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Maybe unknowingly to her, might play it that way. But like deep down, she knows she is.
When she came out with that jacket at Royal Rumble
and the Lily doll.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought her and Nikki Cross would have made a great tag team champion. I thought that would have been cool.
I'm disappointed they haven't let Nikki Cross wrestle more.
I know, because she's good.
She's very good. She's super fucking smart too.
Yeah.
But so you look at this from the logistical standpoint, who do the Wyatts have to feud with on SmackDown?
Nobody, because they got rid of Cross's people.
Bloodline.
Shifted back. Mania's coming. The Raw after Mania is opening day. I'm telling you, they're gonna shift a lot of stuff around.
Now, do they necessarily have to? Do they necessarily have to have an entire faction to feud with, though, or can they just go after an individual or two? Does it have to be a whole group?
No, but you got to move the whole group from one place to another, and it doesn't make sense for them to just terrorize one person. You know what I mean? Who fights at that point? It's always been. It's kind of like an expanded tag team division, really, with the faction stuff. So, I think they moved to Raw. I really do. I think they missed the boat when moving them over to SmackDown.
I think
still haven't used them. So, what's up, Robbie? All right, let's fight. Corey, go ahead.
All right. So, this is why I think This is why I think Cody takes the deal. And this is why you get heel Cody. Because John Cena said he's got to do what's best for business. And what's best for business is him headlining WrestleMania. So if he's right, if that's what the majority of fans want to see, he can't fight babyface. He can't go up against babyface Cody. He can't do it. So I think you get the wild card John Cena here. You guys think differently, but I think Cena gets it.
You're on board with.
I think you
Aaron.
get John Cena in, and I think you get heel Cody as his opponent, or at least the early stages of heel Cody. That's what I think you get. And maybe Cody retains because of the Rock. Maybe. And John Cena still has to chase that title. Let you, hope he gets it by the end of the year. So I think Cena wins this. I don't necessarily think he wins at Mania, but I think he gets this win so he can at least headline Mania.
I think that's a huge mistake if they do that.
Well,
I
if he
do too.
headlines or if he headlines and loses?
If he headlines, period. He doesn't deserve it.
Again, I'll like I said, I'll die on this hill. He's deserved it for the body work he's put in for the company. And in his promo, he said, I'm not here to win 17. I'm here to shake the hand of someone who wins 18. So I respect that dude for saying that. And I'm going to, it's him. So
you are with me. Okay.
Cena's going to win too. Cena's going to win the title. They got to get this out of the way. Yep. They got to get it out of the way.
No, that's why I don't think he headlines Mania, because then he almost has to win it. And he doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the record. He doesn't deserve to get it at WrestleMania. He doesn't deserve to take that moment from somebody else who has been in the company for the past few years.
All right,
rather than just coming back and wanting to do this because it's your last run and you're basing it off of what you did 20 fucking years ago. No,
but
it doesn't. It shouldn't be that way.
Whether you do it at Mania or you do it on a random edition of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, wherever he's going to be, that's the sole basis behind him winning this last championship. It doesn't matter where you do it or when you do it.
Which is fine. I don't think Mania is the place to do it. I don't think he deserves it to be at Mania. Because you're taking that moment from somebody else.
Correct.
I can agree with you.
With all the money and things that dude's brought in, the most Make-A-Wishes, all the contributions he's made to that company.
Yeah.
Right. But now you're playing into. Fuck.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Tangent, buddy.
No, because when he does that, that means he's going to say something that I made a point about, and he's not going to say that I'm right about it.
No, Punk has a favor.
Mm-hmm.
He's already been fucked out of a main event of WrestleMania because of John Cena. Fuck, Cena's going to win the fucking chamber. And Punk's going to use his favor to get in the fucking match.
Do I know Justin or do I know Justin?
So, I mean, Robbie's with you. He says Cena's not main eventing WrestleMania, and it's not going to be the WWE title. So let me just say, Robbie's big on board with the fact he thinks Cena should win the TNA title from Joe Hendry. Why have we not thought about the NXT title, though? About him winning NXT title?
It's not a world championship.
I agree.
No.
But it still would count towards the record, apparently.
No, because WWE doesn't count anything but theirs. That's why Ric Flair only has 16. If you ask Ric Flair, he is what, 22?
Oh, I thought someone told me that they included his NWA titles in that record.
No.
Oh, thank you. Because
they only include WCW and WWE.
Right. WCW, WWE. Yep.
Thank you. That's what I thought at first.
And so I don't think I've ever really said this. Okay. So I'm going to put this out there. As a wrestling fan, I don't necessarily want personally to see this happen with Cena winning.
I'm with you.
I'm saying it's going to happen. Get it over with. I'm just looking at from a corporate standpoint. this is what they're going to do. They're looking at it from this guy's earned it. They're going to give this guy his final run, his swan
Which
song, and out he goes.
Is he the one who deserves to break Ric Flair's
Who
record?
else is there right now? Again, like I said, you go back to the body of work.
There's
amount
so
of
many
money-
more who were deserving. Triple H was more deserving.
Triple
the
H
Rock
can't
was more
wrestle no more.
deserving. I know.
So here's my argument with that. If Rock stayed around and wrestled more and didn't go to Hollywood, absolutely.
I
What
think he
about
would have
Randy
smashed
Orton?
that by now.
Randy
If
Orton's
Or-
been 10 times better than Cena in their careers.
Orton was not as injured as much as he's been. Orton deserves it because he's a third generation superstar. Of course he deserves that to break that record. What I'm saying is, who else is there that is even remotely close enough to break that record? Or when Cena breaks it, who's next in line to get 18?
Randy Orton. Randy Orton's the one who deserves to break it, if anybody.
And I think ultimately
Not
he will.
Cena. I don't think Cena's on the level of Orton. I don't think
Orton-
Cena's on the level of The Rock.
Orton can't stay healthy enough long enough to stay in the ring.
Yeah,
I
know.
agree with you. Again, like I
Yep.
said, I'm not saying I want this to happen. I'm
Correct.
saying this is what's going to happen.
Correct.
I
I'm
don't
with you.
think Cena is even close to the level of Ric Flair. So to have him be the new record holder is absurd.
But again, I digress and say merch sales, ticket sales, body of work he's done for the company, all that factors into this.
Can I kind of play devil's advocate a little bit here?
Oh boy.
Is there even a slight possibility that Logan Paul wins?
No way.
No, you've already
Listen-
seen him and Cody.
Oh, but listen, Triple H seems to really like his social media stars. He made him U.S. champion like that. He defended it twice,
Nope.
3 times.
You're
in a
having trouble selling WrestleMania tickets now. If you put Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania, no way. No.
They're trying,
especially in Las Vegas. No way.
First off, let me preface by saying I don't think it's possible. But if they're trying to grow their audience, they're going to use the social media star.
It's not your way to do it.
I
Your
agree, but
the
they
social
could
media
do it.
star is not the true fan base. And your true fan base is going to catch on to what you're trying to do and get tired of it, and they're going to stop watching.
Yeah, and I think that the rest of the locker room is kind of over the Logan Paul thing. I think they kind of get pissed off about everything with him.
I think you saw that in the promo last night.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of truth to what Punk was saying in that.
There always is. That's what makes him great.
But I think
you're
if there was
starting to
anyone
like
other than
Punk
Cena,
for who he is.
yeah, for being
That's
honest,
what he always does. That's what makes him, as he called himself, a legend, which I thought was great too. So, aside from my new theory I just came up with, I'm still not going to take John Cena just because I don't want to. I'm going to go with Rollins. I think you're going to get a rematch from 38 when Cody came back, right? That was 38 as the
Yes.
surprise.
Yeah, because 39-40,
Opponent.
he made it. Yep.
Because that was the year Seth had to fight to get on Mania. He didn't have a match. It was like the week before, and Vince was like, "I'll give you a match. You just won't know until then who it is."
I mean, he had a match the entire time, but they played the storyline out well.
Yep.
That was the worst
That's
kept
great.
secret in the world that Cody was coming back that night.
Almost as bad as Punk. Everybody thought knew he was coming back that night. Well, as it got closer, at
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, but they didn't sign that contract till a little while
That day.
before. Yeah, a little before he went out there. So,
But no, I'm gonna go with Rollins. I think you're gonna get that rematch, but I think it's gonna be him against a different Cody.
okay.
I don't see how
Okay.
Cena doesn't headline WrestleMania. Not this year.
very easily.
Well, I
He
think
just
I think
doesn't.
his press conference after the last PLE was I think that was as real as it gets from him. I think he cut his character out and he was just speaking from the heart. And I think there was a part of him that was actually like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be there, but I'm going to be there.
I
I'm
don't
going to
think-
take that spot.
I don't think
He
he
was being
deserves to
selfish.
call a shot to main event WrestleMania.
And maybe he doesn't, but I think that's the way it goes down. Robbie says he's taking Punk.
No, I think Punk uses his favor to get in, one way or the other. I'm going to
He's
stick
got
to that.
favor.
That's what that favor is going to be.
Yeah.
I still want
So-
to know what The Rock gave fucking Cody 9 months ago.
So now, one last swerve, and then I got something else, and we can get out of here. What's the swerve say that Punk doesn't call in his favor and go wrestle Jey Uso and Gunther?
Don't do that.
I would
Because Jay's winning that match. And Jay, like, they've built that too. I get
I
it.
don't, I don't think so.
agree.
I don't think Punk's winning any title. He's main eventing, doesn't mean he's winning.
But if that's how you, I think that's a sloppy way to give Jay the belt with the way you're building this Gunther feud. That would just be a sloppy way to do it in a triple threat. And I think it would take away from what he deserves to have at WrestleMania.
Okay. All right. You guys got any more thoughts, concerns, gripes?
What are your thoughts on that, Corey?
on which one? Which part?
Punk calling his favor and going to fight Jey Uso and Gunther.
I don't. Oh, yeah, that one. No, I don't. I don't think he does that. I don't
Like I
because
said,
I think you're crazy. I think you lose a lot of money. I think you're leaving a lot of money on that table if Jey Uso does not win this title at WrestleMania. Jey Uso has to win this title. He is the most over wrestler right now. He already sells a shit ton of merch. Just imagine the kind of stuff you're going to sell when he has a world title.
Imagine the people going out to buy the belts with the fucking yeet shield on them.
100%. That's it right there. It's marketing.
Just because Punk's in the match don't mean he's winning.
I don't
But
think
like
he
I said,
chooses them.
I think it lessens the moment for Jay if he wins it in a triple threat instead of beating Gunther one-on-one, because he's been having this inner fight with himself of if he is on that level.
You're right.
Like it just
that
weakens that story.
the pop that Uso's going to get. Oh my God, that's going to be such an insane moment at Mania. But I think as far
that's
as
going to be night 2. I think
it has
that's
to be.
night 2.
Well,
or if it's not night
it's
2,
gonna be
you
night
open
1.
Saturday. You open Saturday with that.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
going to be night 2. I think Cody gets night 2, period, because he is the face.
Charlotte's
of the WWE.
Charlotte's going to headline. Charlotte's going to headline night 1. Charlotte Tiffy's going to be night 1's headline.
Yeah. Well,
Has to be.
if Punk's going to call in a favor, I think he calls it in. Like if we're saying, Aaron, you and me, if we're saying that Cena takes it, I liked your theory. You were the one that said that Punk would call in his favor, and because he wants to go up against Cena, right?
Mhm.
So I'm with that. That makes a lot of sense.
He
gets
just
his
wants
main
in the
event.
match. Yep.
He gets his main event at WrestleMania. He gets the big stage. He gets to have a final match against Cena. That I can see happening. I don't see where Punk would fit in at all with Gunther and Jey Uso. I just don't think he fits in there.
It's going to be interesting.
I think
PLE.
Punk Cena is going to happen down the road one-on-one.
Oh,
You wash that
Punk-
out in a triple threat.
Maybe Punk takes the title from Cena at SummerSlam. Sorry, Aaron.
Cena doesn't get the belt at Mania.
I'm with it.
I didn't. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I think you give Cena the belt on
Agreed,
some
Alex.
low-key pay-per-view.
Nah, Cena's going to get that one last big moment.
Has to.
I'm not saying I don't agree with you, bud. I'm being
Yes.
realistic.
We're
What's gonna
making
happen.
I will be
how
so
we feel about it,
disappointed.
and the predictions are different.
I will be so disappointed if they put if he wins Chamber, and I would be super disappointed if they put the belt on him at Mania.
It's gonna happen. Prepare to be disappointed.
I would actually lose a little bit of respect for what Triple H is doing right now.
Poor Cody. But again, I could, like I said, I could see, if Cody takes The Rock's offer, I could see The Rock helping Cody retain against Cena, which would turn him even more heel. They'll do it in a fashion that's going to turn him even more heel. So I think that WrestleMania could be a big moment for heel Cody.
Cody turns down The Rock's offer, and The Rock screws him at Mania.
Again, like you said before, Aaron, like it's so much more unpredictable than it used to be. I get it.
And there's one person that we haven't really spoken about, and there's really nothing to say right now about this, but we're forgetting about one wrestler, and that's Roman Reigns. Where is he, and when does he show up? He's injured.
Yeah.
He's going to be around.
He only has to make 4 appearances this year. He'll turn up eventually.
Yep. So, all right.
Him Rollins Mania.
Before we get out of here, one more plug. This is kind of like the Monday Night Wars. We're going to call this the Sunday Night Wars. This is going to be a Sunday night invasion. The 3 of us are going to be on this show right here. We are going to be joining the Executives View podcast with our guy Aaron Simmons, Barry, Steve, and Stacy over there to give our predictions, our reactions to what happened at the Chamber. We're going to watch Aaron scream and cry because Cody's turning heel. It's going to be epic. We can't wait to go over there and join these folks. It's a lot of fun. That is going to be this Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a little later. We also have our variety show, so we're going to be doing double duty. We'll be live from 7 to 8, and then from 9 o'clock on, we'll be with the executives over there in their boardroom, as they call it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys got anything else for us tonight?
Good chance I'm MIA Sunday still.
You better be ready for the 9 p.m.
I'll be back for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
because otherwise you're never going to be allowed on their show again. One no call, no show to the boardroom, you're kicked out. That's what happens, man. It's like work.
NDT Gaming Thursday night, 7 p.m. right here, Facebook and YouTube as well.
Okay. Justin.
Yo.
Anything else you want to add to this?
We missed a very important part of SmackDown.
Go ahead.
It was titty time at one point.
I almost pulled the picture up.
Later.